Hi guys, it's Mr. Gonzalez again, here with Lesson 13, Ties and Slurs. The main objective of this lesson is to be able to understand the difference between ties and slurs. Let's go. A tie joins two notes of the same pitch with a curved line over or under the notes. Each note joined by a tie is held for its full value, but only the first note is played or sung. The tied note's value is added to the value of the first note. Let's take a look here. So in this measure of 2/4 time, we see a half note tied to another half note. A half note by itself occupies 2 beats of time. So when we add the tie, we are going to add 2 beats plus 2 beats. And when we play this, we are only going to play this first note, but the sound will continue on for 4 beats. Over here, we have 3/4 time, and we have dotted half notes. Our dotted half notes are 3 beats each. So when we play this, we will start here and then hold out the sound for 6 full beats. The tie should always be written on the opposite side from the note stems. If your note stems are facing up, your tie goes on the bottom. If your note stems are facing down, your tie goes up on the top. The slur smoothly connects 2 or more notes of different pitches by a curved line under or over the notes. There is no break in sound between pitches. This is also referred to as legato playing or legato singing. In our excerpt here, our first 2 measures are normal, but our last 2 measures have a slur. If you notice, we have a C, B, A, B, and another C. These are all different pitches. Now, the first note of the slur and the last note of the slur coincidentally are the same pitch. But that does not have to be the case all the time. You can have a slur from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. They do not have to start and end on the same pitch. This example just happens to start and end on the same pitch. On woodwind instruments, only the first note of a group of slurred notes should be tongued. On string instruments, a slur indicates a group of notes to be played in one bow. On keyboard instruments, slurs indicate when to lift the hands. When all the stems are in the same direction, the slur is written on the opposite side from that of the stems. When stem directions are mixed, the slur is written above the notes. Let's take a look at the following exercises. In our first exercise, we are going to mark an S or T to indicate whether the musical passage is made up of tied or slurred notes. Let's go. In our first example, we see 3 notes all on the same pitch of C. This first half note, then another half note connected by a curved line to a quarter note. Since these 2 notes are connected by a curved line and are on the same pitch, these notes are tied. In example B, we see multiple notes overarched by a curved line. Here we have a slur. In example C, we see 2 notes on the same pitch of E. This dotted half note is connected to this whole note by a curved line. This is a tie. And here in example D, we see multiple notes overarched by a curved line. This is a slur. For our last exercise, we are going to write a slur or a tie in each example and mark as an S or T below. Let's go. Here in example A, we see three notes of different pitch. Seeing that there are no two notes of the same pitch right next to each other, we cannot use a tie, and therefore we can only use a slur in this measure. In example B, we see two notes both on the G line. Since there are two notes on the same pitch, we can use a tie. In example C, we have two notes on the same pitch of C. Okay, since we have two notes on the same pitch, we can use another tie. And in our last example D, we see three notes of different pitch. We can use a slur here. Alright guys, that's it for lesson 13. I hope you feel more confident in your ability to identify ties and slurs. In our next lesson, we will be looking at repeat signs and first and second endings.